Welcome back, guys.
What's up?
This is another episode of Relax Bro. Um, I'm introducing a new segment right now where we bring on uh, my young associate here to bring up current events locally and
Nationally.
honestly, whatever she feels like she thinks is important. Um, because I think that it's important for somebody to have a voice. And so we're going to start off with the name that she potentially likes for this segment. It'll be a weekly segment for 30 minutes where she brings up these things, and you guys can leave it in the comments what you guys think she needs to talk about, what you want to hear about, what you think we have wrong, your personal opinions, your voice in general.
Because opinions are okay. It's okay to have a difference in opinions.
Go ahead.
Well, first, the name is still up in air, but we're willing to take suggestions. But I kind of like the name now, not later, because a lot of things are just put off, I feel like, and need to be talked about now, not later. I really like that name, I think.
Well, let's talk about them right now.
Okay. So, I don't know if you've seen Erica Erica Kirk spoke today and basically saying like she's continuing Charlie Kirk's thing, and basically like if you thought his movement was big before, like just wait to see what's coming. And I want to talk about that.
I seen that. I believe it was Denny Hamilton, the NASCAR driver. As soon as he saw that, he vowed to pay any expenses for his Charlie Kirk's kids and their schooling and everything, just to take care of them.
How sweet. I
Uh,
hadn't
I'm,
seen
I'm
that,
gonna
no.
look it up just so that I'm not wrong with the whole thing. But why don't you just keep going and I'll look it up.
um well, this one I kind of wanted to piggyback back and forth on, but I wrote down in my notes, what can we do to keep Charlie Kirk's message alive? Because I know that obviously I'm not the only one thinking that, but I want to do what I'm able to do to keep that alive, and um, whatever we can do and make Bakersfield a part of that.
Denny Hamlin. I think I had his name wrong the whole time. We'll just move on from that. Just keep it local.
So, what do you think on that? On keeping his message alive and what we can do in Bakersfield to.
Well, I think honestly that you're doing it right now because I don't think that at my age anybody's going to really listen to what I have to say. But you, with such a strong opinion of how you feel about the whole thing, I don't, I honestly don't know much about Charlie Kirk. I don't, other than he had a good way of making these confused people realize that they were confused.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Other than that, like I don't think that the violence should. I just don't believe in violence at all.
No, me neither.
There's just no way.
And I'm not here to like hate people because they think that they're gay or think that they're transgender. I think it's honestly sad and that they're just confused, like we are saying. Because I think that Charlie Kirk he always talks about the same thing too, is like God created man to lie with woman, not man to man, girl to girl, it to it, or whatever they call themselves. um,
I know that pizza's bad for me. I know that it hurts me really, really bad when I eat pizza. But sometimes I just can't help myself. There's just something in me that tells me like you need to eat this pizza. Do you think that there might be something in them that might they're just like I just don't feel right? Do you think that maybe over years of like them putting things in our heads through the media where that these people might actually believe that they are another gender. They might actually believe that they fit in with another class of people.
Yeah, but I think that they're mentally ill.
I think that I'm mentally ill.
Well, we may be all to an extent, but to go as far as God made you man, God made you woman for a reason. That that's end of story. End of story. Like there's no like and or but if no. God made you a man because you were meant to be here as a man and maybe you weren't even meant to get married cuz not every person is. Um there's some people that they're meant to stay single and just do whatever the Lord calls them to do. And but I don't think that the Lord is calling people to be gay or to cut their balls off.
What do you think the Lord is calling the youth to do?
I think it varies per person, but I think right now just to come to him. I think he wants the youth. I know he wants the youth to come to him and to realize that he is the way, the truth, and the life, and that nobody ever said that it's going to be easy. But that's the whole point: is he gives us that free will, and the trials and tribulations we go through is all just because God gives the strongest battles the hardest battles to the strongest soldiers. And so as much as you want to say like you down put yourself because like, oh, I went through this, I went through that, but you're still here, like you still made it out of that alive.
I like to tweak that sometimes. Like I think that he gives the hardest battles to the weakest soldiers because through those battles you become strong. Like you're
Well, yeah, for sure.
we all think that we're weak at most
But
times, but
that's the thing is he knows that you can overcome it even if you think that you can't.
all right. Well, let's move on from your God segment and let's move on to your local stuff and let's see what you got going on here.
Well, last night after we ended last night's podcast, we were talking about sex trafficking and the tunnels in Bakersfield. Are you able to talk about what you were?
You can't say certain words.
Okay.
Don't say the R word. Um, I think that's pretty much it. Or SA. Just say SA or R, and people know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Just don't say the actual word.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Well, are you able to talk about that? Like what you said that you've seen?
Yeah, I'll talk about what I've seen. I've seen the tunnels. Um, are you asking me personally in my own life about what I've
No, because
seen?
you were talking about that you've seen the tunnels in Bakersfield, and I've
Okay.
experienced people telling me that they don't believe me that that's a real thing.
Yeah. No, they're a real thing. So the basements are all connected, yeah, downtown. So like all down Chester, probably from I don't know, Garza Circle. I don't even know how far they go because I only went through a couple of them before Al died from Naked Owls.
Mm-hmm.
Before he died, he let me go explore a little bit, and they're just it's crazy. They're just these big brick dungeon looking things. You walk through them, and there's these big prison gates, and there's keys on the walls, and it's really humid down there, but there's definitely tunnels throughout Bakersfield for sure.
And it just everything clicks whenever you realize that because people just go missing in
The
Bakersfield.
people who own most of those buildings too are not people from here.
Uh huh. Are they from like bigger cities and?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I would say more like from different countries
Oh, uh huh.
that I know of back then. It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say that definitively. And honestly, a lot of those people were really nice, and I don't think it was their problem. I think it was the people who they were renting to
Mm-hmm.
that may have been contributing to that. And honestly, like that's why we gave you this segment and I asked you to do this is because I'm older than you. You're 20 years younger than me. You know stuff that I might not know. So this is your segment for you to tell the youth that are watching you that might hear this podcast and you share it and let them dig and let them learn. And once again, we're going to say again in the comments, we are building Ellie's segment for her to dig into the things around local news and the things that
And national news that isn't getting put on the news.
the things that you guys want to hear about. Put it in the comments and help us form her segment. But she's gonna be here. This is her segment. She's got 30 minutes a week.
And we're open to constructive criticism. I think that can just make everything better.
Don't be mean. I'll come find you.
But constructive criticism is welcome for sure because, I mean, obviously this isn't perfect and we can only get better as we keep it going. So, yeah. But I did look up some stuff that's going on in Bakersfield the past about month, and I saw that. Am I allowed to say? Okay. An 83-year-old man, Michael something, can't remember his last name. I didn't write it down. 83-year-old man unalived his 85.
Can we look it up?
Yeah. He unalived his 85-year-old wife, and apparently there had been like suspicion of.
Where'd you look it up at?
I asked chat. I can't lie. I just.
Okay. All right.
I just told her
just keep
to
going, then.
give me current events in Bakersfield.
Well, look it up on your phone. Don't give them false information.
No,
Tell 'em.
I wrote this straight from looking it up.
Yeah, but you didn't remember his name. Come on.
His name is Michael Wildrick. Is charged with unaliving his 85-year-old wife in their front yard in Southwest Bakersfield.
Gosh damn.
Officers responded to I should just say DV for. Yeah, I'll just say that. They'll know what I'm saying. To a DV call. The victim, Emma Wildrick, was found shot in the yard. There had been some prior concerns about firearms in the home. Authorities had previously secured some registered firearms, but believed the weapon used in the incident was not known to have been in his possession. There was a major drug bust involving gang members recently.
This is a different story, right?
Yeah. These are just she gave me 3 current
Local
events
stuff. Okay.
in Bakersfield. Over 50 pounds of different drugs and 3 firearms.
What's something that is bothering you that you want to change? It's in because let's just be honest.
In Bakersfield or the world?
Well, we're still working on your segment. We're asking people for criticism, so I'm gonna ask you you've been eager to come back on and be part of this.
Mhm.
You clearly have a message. You clearly have something that you want to say and you want to be part of this. So what I'm asking is, what is it that you want to do to help and to change, and like what is it that's making you so eager?
I think especially what has inspired me the most, I feel, is Charlie Kirk's message of just trying to save our youth because of everything that we expose them to. Not even just like our cartoons, like we were saying yesterday, but like even our music. Me and Matt, we were all actually just like pitching in about that whenever you're doing Maddie's tattoo. Like even in our music, it doesn't sound as derogatory or like vulgar, but then you listen to it and you're like, oh my gosh. Like even songs that I was singing when I was little, I'm like, I had no business singing this song at 5 years old. But just because he said too that he only plays like classical music around his children and like stuff like that, and people were like flaming him for it, but it's like, who cares? It's not your kid. And people were saying like how boring that must be, and but I'm like, yeah, because what's fun to you is just living like the devil. That's the point of the devil, is he makes it more fun for you.
Listening to classical music is like sitting through a math class. And the thing is like sitting through math class really sucks. But then whenever you start building like a race car or something and that math comes in, it becomes music. It becomes that classical
Well, some
music.
people, even like the smartest people, like listen to classical music.
It's because it's math. It's nuts. Like whenever you, it becomes art inside your head. Like it's just, you don't need to hear somebody cussing at you all the time
Mm-hmm.
to make you feel like loved, because like that's how your mom loved you, is by telling you f you, do that, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like that's not love. You know, love is art. Like it's an art form. You have to figure that out and learn how to do that. It's a really hard thing to figure out. I'll say that. I don't think that we know what how to do it. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think anybody on this earth knows how to do it. We are beating. We're There is no reason for violence.
Mm-mm.
As a violent person who grew up very violent in a violent home, watching my mom be thrown through walls, being shot at, watching my friends get killed, there is no reason for violence. If anybody hears this and takes anything from this, like, take a breath. Ain't nothing worth killing another person. Ain't nothing worth being stuck in jail.
Mm-mm.
Ain't nothing worth taking a dad away from his kids. Like, that's just nuts, man.
Yeah, regardless of your political or religious beliefs, like at the end of the day, that was still a dad to babies. They're 3 and 1 years old.
We're all humans. It doesn't matter. We all have 5 fingers. We all have suntans. It doesn't matter what our skin tone is. We're all family. We all are on this earth together. Stop killing each other, please. What the hell are we doing? And you know what? I'm going to say this again. Sorry for crowding your episode or
No,
your
go ahead.
segment.
I wasn't. I mean, we were
If
kind of just
anybody
piggybacking
who
today.
believes in violence, if anybody who has that hatred in their heart that wants to come on the episode, you guys are more than welcome to come tell your story, because I don't there's no special people here. You guys are all welcome, and we want to know that. We want to help everybody. We don't even help one. We just want to share stories. If you feel like you have something to say it. Put it in the comments. This is our local newscaster now. This is her segment. Help address this. All right, sorry. Keep going. I'm just gonna shut up.
Um, no, I mean today wasn't really like super organized. We kind of just came up with this like literally like 10 minutes before coming on, so it's not going to be super organized today. I do have a couple bullet points of like what I wanted to talk about.
Let's go.
I mean, I brought up that and the tunnels. I put when is it enough, and then I put a colon exposing the children, which kind of already touched on that.
What was okay?
And then what can we do to keep Charlie Kirk's message alive? I feel like I still want to talk about that, like what we think we can do,
Let me ask
like
you this.
expand on that. Like what can we do in Bakersfield to keep God around, keep everything God centered, because before anything, God needs to come first in every relationship, whether it's friendship, relationship, mom, daughter, dad, son, like everything. God needs to come first. It's so
What is your
important.
goal? What is your goal from spreading your voice? What is it besides besides all these other people? What is in your heart, and what is it that your mission is statement is to these people having this segment that I'm giving to you? What is it that you're gonna do for the people around you, and what is it that you want them to expect of you?
I want people to expect that I talk about God a lot, and that's a really important thing in my life, and that's what I just want to reach people with the the word of the Lord.
Are you prepared for the people who are going to argue against you?
I wouldn't say prepared, no, but I mean, I expect it. I might not have all the right answers, and I haven't studied the Bible. I'm gonna admit to that. I haven't completely studied it. I can't just pull out scriptures like some people can, but I don't think that really matters.
Why not?
Like, in, not that it doesn't matter ever, but like as I'm starting this, like I don't think that I need scriptures just to back up my faith.
I think you're biting off a big chunk. You're going to be able to chew this? Not this, but that.
What do you mean?
Um,
I'm not saying that
you're going to have to argue with a lot of people. You're going to have to you're going to I mean
I don't want to argue. I want to have discussions.
I think discussions are pretty much arguments. It's the same thing. Sometimes discussions get heated. Again, no reason for violence. It doesn't matter. We're all human.
Like I said in the beginning, it's okay to have a difference in opinion. That's what makes us human.
All right. Well, you have anything else to say before we let you go? This is your segment.
I mean, I asked what you think we can do in Bakersfield to keep.
For me, I don't. I don't think that keeping Charlie Kirk's legacy alive is an important thing, because that guy had done it for himself.
Right.
I think it's important for us to pick up where he left off.
Exactly. We pick up where the Bloody Mike has been left. That's what everybody, like, that's the whole point of this.
But also, like I said before, I don't believe in our system of government or our system of laws, because they get paid to just make laws. Like, if I want to drive across the street to my grandma's house and it happens to be like a mile away, and I don't have my seatbelt on and I get pulled over and I have to spend 3 days going through court and stuff, because I'm a grown man. I shouldn't have to be like patrolled like that. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is insane. I can't harvest my own rainwater. I can't spray my driveway off because I'm using too much water that I pay for.
At our apartments, we got our hose literally locked up.
So I'm just gonna say, like, the government, the laws is really weird, because like, if and everybody's like, oh, but who's gonna protect you if you don't have no laws? I'm gonna tell you who's gonna fucking protect you. Your community's gonna protect you. Your fucking neighbors that you have friends with are gonna protect you. There is no crime. There is no crime in communities who love each other.
And I have faith in the Lord that's gonna protect me.
It's just I don't know.
And community is so important too. Like he was saying, community is really important to have people around you that you know are there and will be there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, whenever you ask me, like, what, I don't think it's about Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk had his own life. It's all those people that he touched, all those people that he communicated with, all those people who watched him literally get his neck destroyed, which is crazy. All that trauma that we're going to have to deal with for the rest of our lives, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And his kids are going to see that video and they're going to remember that for the rest of their lives. They will never get away from it. It's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's about him. I think it's about us standing up who is alive. And honestly, hopefully no people hear this that hate white people. I don't know. All right. Well, Ellie, welcome to the team.
It's an honor.
I expect you to have a segment ready next week.
I'll post on my Instagram too, like give ideas.
You have anything to say, anybody?
Like anyone specific?
No, well, I mean, anybody that's going to listen to this.
It's okay. Then take that how you want it. I'm not going to specify, but everything's okay. Everything's going to be okay. Just trust in the Lord. And if you want to come talk on the podcast, message Relax Bro on Instagram and come on the pod.
You can find us at ericbono.com, relaxbro at gmail, relaxbropodcast at gmail.com. And yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.